Canada 931 Heavy at 11,000, direct speed up, with Victor.
931 Heavy, arrival any 06 bus, altimeter 3013, this is Victor, descend to 8,000.
Then 8,000, 3013 is Air Canada 931.
Air Canada 794 descend 6,000.
6,000, Air Canada 794. Contact tower 18.35, good morning. 8:35, Jazz 948, send to 3,000. Send to 3,000, Jazz 948. Washington 418, good morning with Oscar level.
Washington 14, arrival weight is Oscar, turn 1084, then 2350, set up for the RDAM Nectar, push runway 23.
Affirmative, if that works, let's get 418 to your left.
Okay, Washington 418, roger, and you can proceed direct to duck back at this time and descend to 6,000.
Direct duck back, descend 6,000, Washington 418.
Ship 7, contact Toronto Tower, 1835.
1835, along 6,000.
And the 256 descend 3,000.
Descend 3,000 in Canada, perfect.
Bravo Uniform Romeo, crossover on talk at a speed of 170 knots. Contact tower there on 118.7.
On talk at 177 when we're there. Thanks for your help, sir. We'll talk to you again. Bravo Uniform.
Have a good day. Take care.
124.85 Airbus 320. Goodbye. Approach Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320.
Aeromexico 695, turn right, fly heading 160.
Right heading 160, Mexico 6905.
Roger.
Share 375 over stable, contact tower 165. Okay, tower unstable, thank you, Western 375 1. Oscar Hotel Bravo, turn left to 240.
Left turn 240 degrees, Oscar Hotel Bravo.
Airline 320, contact Miami approach on 12.
Ethiopian 552, turn right heading 330.
Advise heading 330, Japan 552.
125.75 Airbus 320. Goodbye. Miami approach Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 600 feet.
Secretary 4469, turn right 300.
Right 300. Approach altimeter 29.9 radar contact continue.
Turn left heading 250, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Left heading 250 degrees, slow to 180 knots, American 801. Brickyard 3400 to 74,000.
Down to 4, Brickyard 3400.
Air Canada 837, cross stable, speed 170 knots. Contact tower there, 11835.
Sabo said, I believe it was 170 knots and regaining 35 there, Canada 837.
Jazz 555, turn right heading 030, intercept cleared ILS approaching 06 right. 030, intercept take the ILS, right, 555.
Air Canada 956, cross Sabo, speed 170 knots or less. Contact tower at Sabo, still 135.
Canada 956.
Good day.
Russia 2755, just under 4,000. Space and will be around top. 4,000, I said 2755.
United 1449, turn right, fly heading 190. Right heading 190, United 1449. Roger. Alpha Air Canada 615, we'll do 12000 to 11000.
Air Canada 615, round Bay, runway 06 left, and it's at 8,000.
ILS 6 left, down to 8000. Through 1667, descend to 6,000.
6,000. Bravo, budget 980, 11,000.
Russia 980, arrival this morning, runway is 238 is Alpha, altimeter 3032.
Here we have Alpha at 980.
Mexico 692, descend to 6,000.
This is 6,000, Air Mexico 692.
Caribbean 606, contact tower 11835. Tower 1835, go ahead.
Yeah, 7755, descend to 4,000, speed now 170 knots. 4,170 knots, 7755.
Canada 182, reduce speed 170 knots.
Speed 170, Canada Way. Caribbean 606, maintain 170 knots or greater until cleared.
170 greater, still clear.
Skywest 5372, descend 4,000 feet, then reduce speed 200 knots.
That's 4,000 feet, and then reduce speed to 200 knots, gas 53,000.
Air Canada 441, descend 3,000, stage direction 4 cars.
Alright, descend 3,000, and second last bit for Air Canada 441?
You can plan a base before dark.
Alright, we'll plan the base before dark for Air Canada 441.
United 1449, flighting 220. Heading 220, United 1449. 5.
Blue Streak 5020, speed 160 knots or greater to hop.
160 or better to hop, Blue Streak 5020.
Skybiz 577, descend 3000 unrestricted.
3000 unrestricted, Skybiz 577.
Here at 4469, turn heading 030 to intercept, include the approach runway 06 right.
Right, 0330 intercept, clear to island.
Delta 564, turn right heading 120, intercept, clear to ILS, port runway 15 right.
120 to July, clear to ILS, 15 right, Delta 564.
Boeing 33, turn right heading 330, descend 3000.
Heading 330 down to 3000 feet on wind 33. And the miles quick W5 6D, this is speed and star approved.
Quick 3556, you can maintain speed to 10 knots or greater.
Alright, 210 or greater, begin 3550. Descending 11,000 feet.
79683, arrival, hello, descend 8000, runway 06 right.
Descending 8,000, the runway 06 right, runway 96 right, yes.
Westjet 706, descend to 8000.
8,000, Westjet 706.
Dash 204, descending through 10,000, 410,000, with Romeo.
Dash 204, arrival destination runway 06 right, altimeter 3008, descend to 8,000.
Descend 8000, altimeter 3008, 06 right, down 204.
Center is 839.
That says 839, display heading 350.
350, yeah, we just did the runway change there at the wrong time, so it's 839.
No problem, maybe that's just the final.
Everything.
Scout 4477, turn right heading 160.
Right, heading 160, Sky 4477.
Roger. Says 954, turn right heading 330 on advise the field inside.
30, advise.
Roger.
British 1704, turn right heading 150, descend 3000.
Heading 150 down to 3000, British 1704. Bravo, good morning, Westjet 375, got the info and final info.
Westjet 375, around good morning, the info is Bravo 3033, descend 5,000, delete speed restriction.
Down to 5,000, leads the restriction, but speed restrictions, Westjet 375.
Gas 948, flying 300, heading 300 depth.
Yeah, 7755, Roger, lead 4 on the glide path, you're clear the ILS, portion runway 23.
4 on the glide path, clear the ILS, runway 23, 7755.
Canada 182, maintain 170 knots, secured. Contact tower there, 11835.
170 tower there,
Contact approach on 124.85. Good day.
124.85 Airbus 320. Goodbye.
Canada 256,
Approach
turn right
Airbus
heading
Alpha Sierra
150.
X-ray
Right turn
320,
at
700
150,
feet.
Canada 256.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320, approach altimeter 29.9er, 2 radar contact, continue.
Jared 4469, turn left heading 280, intercept the local hazard near clear canals, approach runway 24 right.
280, intercept on 50 Island, 4 right for Jared 4469.
Air Canada 441, turn right speed 20, reduce speed 190 knots. Right turn 320, reduce speed to 190 knots, Air Canada 441.
Oscar Hotel Bravo, reduce speed to 190. 190 knots, Oscar Hotel Bravo.
Encore 3345 is at 5,000 unrestricted.
5,000 unrestricted, Encore 3345. Encore 3513, descend 3,000. Descend 3,000, Encore 3513.
Good day.
125.75 Airbus 320. Goodbye.
Jared 4469, your discussion contact
Miami approach
table
Airbus Alpha Sierra
135.
X-ray
We got a
320,
discretion
500
tower
feet.
on BT-35 and St.
Airbus
Jared
Alpha
4469.
Sierra X-ray 320, Miami approach altimeter 29.9er, 2 radar contact, continue.
Air Canada 801, turn left heading 220, descend to 3,000.
220 degrees, down to 3,000 feet, Air Canada 801. Boeing 3 speed, turn right heading 030, intercept, Flight Alpha and 06 right approach. Right turn 030, 50 ILS, runway 06 right approach, Alpha 33.
Victor 3556, maintain present heading, vectors to final descent 4,000.
Present heading, vectors to final descent to 4, secure 3560.
Air Canada 415, turn right heading 320.
Landing 320, Air Canada 415.
Wish 706, descend to 4,000.
4,000, wish 706.
Order 170, fly heading 270.
Heading 270, port 170.
Street 5199, turn right heading 270.
Right, turn heading 270, the shoot 5199. Westjet 432, clear traffic, descend to 6,000.
Descend to 6,000, Westjet 432.
Skyline 2777, radar identified, climb 13000.
Climb 13000, Skyline 2777.
Air Canada 794, reduce speed to 10 knots.
10 knots, Air Canada 794. Air Mexico 6902, you have 25 track miles, touchdown, descent to 3.
3,000 Air Mexico 69.
Photo 102, reduce to 200 knots. 200 knots, Photo 102.
WestJet forwarding, reduce your speed to your minimum clean speed now.
Minimum clean speed, WestJet falling.
Toronto, good morning. Gas 873, 12.2, descending 1,000. Pop on 24 left.
Jazz 873 arrival, runway is 24 left, altimeter 2983, descent 8,000.
83 and a meter down to 8,000. Gas 873.
Air Canada 57, descend 5,000.
5,000, Air Canada 57.
Brickyard 4469, reduce speed 170 knots, contact tower NOAA 11835. Reduce speed to 170 knots, contact tower NOAA, Brickyard 4469.
Answer 441, was that heading 230 or 320?
320.
320, thank you. Oscar Hurt to Bravo, turn left heading 180 intercept, get off approach 15 right.
Left head 180 degrees, clear for the ILS 15 right. Air Canada 256, descend 4,000. 4,000, and then 256.
Encore 3345, turn left 170.
Left 170, Encore 3345.
Jazz 979, descent 3,000.
3,000, just 9,000.
NA01 heading 180 now to join, still clear the approach.
Okay, 180 to join, silence, continue to 801. Brickyard 3400, rating 270 to come speed down.
270 down to 3, Brickyard 3400.
West Canada 451, 341, 3000.
Air Canada 451 arrival, runway is 06 right, 8 is Lima, descend 11,000.
Lima, we have 11,000 and 451.
Air Canada 415, turn right, heading 030, intercept, cleared ILS approach, runway 06 right.
Right, heading 00, cleared ILS 06 right, Air Canada 415. Arrival at the Jet 602, 1000.
Executive 602 arrival, runway 06 right, altimeter is 3008 in the 8 is Romeo.
Alright, that's 6 right and 3008 Romeo digits.
American 1572, contact tower 11835, good day.
11835, American 1572. Guys, 43, 44, send a 4000. For the figure 43, 44.
For 1667, descend first to 3000 and then speed 190 knots.
Less 3000 and 190 knots through 1667.
Flash at 980, descend 6000.
That's 6000, that's at 980.
Speed 45, turn left heading 110, clear the ILS runway 08 left approach.
110, cleared out. 8 left, encore 3345.
Roger.
Arrival, good morning, it's Air Canada 481 with you, 7,500 feet, descending 7,000.
Center 481, arrival, good morning, Aegis Bravo, altimeter 3033, runway 24 left, descend 5000.
Descend 5,000, 24 left, 20, Air Canada 481.
Russia 525, heading 130.
Heading 130, 520. Just 329, speed at your discretion, contact tower at Keurig, 11835.
1835 at Keurig, west at 69 north. Alpha Golf Echo, descend to 6000.
Sorry, say again, 1200.
Descend to 6000.
1,000, I'll head in.
Skywest 5372, turn left heading 350, descend 3000.
Descend 350, that's a 3000, guys, 5372.
Air Canada 441, contact tower 11835.
Tower 1835, Air Canada 441, come on. Arrival for charge. 3555 is 12 and a half, descending 11, set up 15 right.
Sticker at 3555, roger, it is 15 right, altimeter 3001, Aegis is now India, descend 8000.
Studio 1, descend to 8000, and we'll pick up at the upper car 35. It's 577 at 3000, reduced to 210 knots. 3000, 210 knots, Sketty's 577.
Flight 795 is 330.
Heading 330, Jazz 979. Can you verify 330 for Jazz 979?
Affirmative, heading 330.
Bravo, good day, Airframe 875, 12000, descending 11000. We've got India Planet 15 right.
Aspirin 875, arrival runway 15 right, Aegis India, and descend 8000.
8000, Airframe 875.
Jazz 98, descend 7000.
Descend to 7000, Jazz 98.
Roger.
But there are 3400, turn right heading 320, reduce speed to 190 knots.
320 down to 190 for guard, 3400.
Brickyard 3556, turn right heading 330, descend 3000.
I think we get sent to 3000, Brickyard 3556.
Air Tower 415, maintain a speed of 170 knots, agree ready to cure. Air, sorry, Stavros, contact Tower Stavros 118.35.
Roger 1, Center, Greater 7, and Tower 1835, Air Canada 4.